I'm a Kiowa tribal member. My name is Dalkipagima. That means spirit woman. I still know a little about Kiowa. I don't know a lot. I don't profess to be a real tribal language speaker, but what I do know, what I learned in my childhood up until now, I wanted to give back to the people. I wanted to give back to y'all so that whenever y'all get a chance, that y'all can spread it out or try to do things with it or whatever. But that is my intent. The Kiowa language at this time is for everyday use in conversations. Some things that will be taught will be from the instructor's version of knowledge. That is my version. There may be different versions, so let me know so that I can acknowledge them, and I can only teach each of you what I know and how I learned it or where I learned it. And I was fortunate, my mother and father, I was fortunate to have them up until I was almost 40 years of age, and then I lost my mother, and then my father died only about 10, 15 years ago. And I spent a lot of time with my dad. And in the home, they spoke to each other in Kiowa. But as soon as we walked in, they would stop and talk English to us. And I don't know if that was because my mother and dad both went to Rainy Mountain School, and they were punished if they spoke Kiowa. So I don't know if that had any bearing on my mother and my father as to why they didn't want to sit down and teach us Kiowa. Instead, we just learned by ear, by hearing, listening, and then when they talk directly to us, sometimes they talk in English, but whenever they're talking to each other, I knew they were talking about one of us because they'd be, actually probably pointing with their lips, but I don't know. That's an old Kiowa custom to point with your lips. My dad had a lot of stories about the Kiowas, how we used to be on the warpath with the white man, and I wished I listened more, which I didn't, but he talked to me in Kiowa all that time. He would talk to me, and I would listen to him, but a lot of times when he'd talk and he'd say something, he'd come back and translate it in English so that I would know and understand what he was saying. But I learned that way. And me and my sisters, my older sisters, we were able to communicate with one another with, it was kind of broken Kiowa, but we managed. But it's diminishing. Our Kiowa language is disappearing from us. And it's sad. It's very sad. So that's what I wanted to express. The way I'm going to teach it is the way I learned how. I want you to learn it and to write it the way it sounds to you. If it sounds a certain way and you want to make a marking on it to make you understand how it goes, then that's fine. Because the Kiowa language is hard. It is hard. Whenever I meet a younger person, they'll say, I was talking to that takoiki. Takoiki? You were talking to that white meat? And they look at me, like, no, white man. Well, say it right. You just said white meat because they didn't say alcoy. Alcoy, you got to have that clicking sound or hissing sound. Alcoy, e, e, e. E can mean a man or a husband, a man and a husband, or it can mean wood, and it can also mean to throw something. You say, aki, 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 it means to throw something. So that's where we have a lot of words that are different, but the way they sound, it makes a lot of difference in that. So I want you to learn the words, learn how they're said, and write it the way it sounds to you. Today, what we're going to talk about is family relations. The first one is the man's side, the Kiowa side. The man's side is a little bit different than the woman's side. A man, a father, is tall, tall. Could be tall or tall. For the woman, it's the same thing. Father is tall, tall or tall. Mother is kokoy, kokoy. And that's a two-way spelling on that. It's however which way it sounds to you, write it that way. Kokoy, kokoy. And same way on the mother's side, she was referring to her mother as kokoy, kokoy. Okay, brother on the man's side is Bobby, Bobby. But on the mother's side, a woman's side, the brother is called Ton, Ton, Ton. And on the man's side, a sister is called Ton, Ton. And a sister on the woman's side is Pi, Pi. Learn to say Pi. An uncle on the father's side is also called a To, To. An uncle on the mother's side is Segi, Segi. And then the aunt on the father's side is Sai, Sai, Sai. Aunt on the mother's side is Kokoy. Aunt mother's side is Kokoy also, again. Nephew, if it's a father's brother's son, then he is Bol. They call him Bol. Bol, or either they can call him Segi. They'll say Bolte. A lot of time, Bolte Indo. That means that's my nephew. Nephew on the man's sister's son is Tang, Tang. And then the nephew on the sister's son is called Tang, Tang. That's what it is, Tang. Again, Tang. If it's a brother to your father and his daughter, if they are special niece, they call them Satan. They're your Satan. I'll never forget my uncles, the Fred and Ellen Sontacoy and Big Bo brothers. They always called us Satan. Called me and my sisters Satan, because they were brothers to my dad. They were his first cousins, or second cousins. And then the niece on the brother's daughter's side is Ita. Ita, we could call it Ita. If it's a brother's daughter, it's Ita. And then on the grandmother's side, father's side, a grandmother is called Tali. 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 And then the grandmother on the mother's side is Taguite. That's what it is. Grandmother, the mother's side is Taguite. On the mother's side, Taguite, but on the father's side, she's called Tali. The father-in-law and his wife's father is called Kiel. Kiel. A KC is marked as a Kiel. Kiel. And on the father-in-law side, the husband's father, Atolde. Atolde. He just refers to him as Atolde. And then mother-in-law, wife's mother, it would be Tsohi. 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 That's getting to be a lost word because they just don't use it that much anymore. Tsohi. Because they always believe in not speaking to a mother-in-law. He only can refer to her. It's Tsohi. Tsohi. And I don't know exactly what that means except for mother-in-law. And I mean, to me, it's Ohi would mean like a rock or something. maybe that's why. Maybe they called her hardest rock or something. Hard rock woman. But that could be. But I'm having a lot of trouble with these type of words and these type of sayings because there's nobody here to tell me. That I could ask, and so I want to make sure that I leave what I know with y'all, so my kids and your kids or somebody else will have knowledge of what I do know. Okay, we're going to learn to count in Kiowa. Y'all can just repeat after me. We'll go through this, or count your fingers as we go. One is Bigle. 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 And a lot of people say, why can't you just say bye? Bye. I don't know why the gall is on it, but it's on there. Bigle. Okay. Two is ye. Ye. Three is pa'o. 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 Four is yika. 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 And five is onto. Onto. To. To. Onto. Six is muscle. 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 Seven is pansing. 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 And eight is yatsing. Yatsing. Nine is squatsing. Gotsing. 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 And then 10 is gawking. 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 You can probably, you might write it as K-A-W if it would be easier for it to use in that Q in there. Gawking. 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 Okay, one is Bigle, two is ye, three is Pa'o, four is Yika, five is Onto, six is Maso, seven is Pansing, eight is Yatsing, nine is Quatsing, and 10 is Gawking. 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 Okay, now we go into the time of day. Morning is Kahingo. 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 And when it's early in the morning, they say gingo. 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 Noon is kiso. Kiso. Afternoon is kisotop. Kisotop. Late afternoon, evening is tehingo. 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 And night is gingo. 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 Today is kidado. Kidado. Yesterday was Keydale. 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 Tomorrow is Kahingo. 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 The future is Toptekido. 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 Long time ago is Tongoko. 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 Okay, now I'm going to try to sing the Kiowa flag song because it's got words in it that you need to learn so that when you're at a powwow and they start the flag song, you'll know what the words are when they sing it. Alcohol tiger means the flag. Beit tiger ol hagu. means respectfully uphold it or always uphold it, the United States flag, with the very highest respect. The whole meaning of Beitaiga Olhagu. Beitaiga Olhagu. That means to uphold it all the time, respect it. Honde onde ba omga. Honde onde ba omga. Okay, it's referring to our freedom or the freedom that we have. And it is good what happened to us. Alcohol tiger means the flag. Bait tiger olhagu. Honde onde ba omga. That's the end of the song when they stop and then they sing it and then they put the words in it. That's what they're saying. Okay, we go to lesson 2.